Hello OAS family. It is a very warm Thursday afternoon here in Huntington Beach, California, and we just wanted to drop this video off for all of you to finish up this 3-week focus that we've had on Chinese landscape painting. So we have a couple exciting surprises to finish up these 3 weeks, and the first is a calligraphy demonstration by my mother, Ling Chi, and she is going to talk about a couple phrases that give us insight into the deep meaning that landscapes have in Chinese culture. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead to that demonstration right now.
仁者乐山，智者乐水。Kind person loves mountain, with wise person loves water.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that calligraphy demonstration. I certainly did. The writing was beautiful and the phrases were meaningful and particularly relevant to the last 3 weeks where we've been focusing on Chinese landscape painting. If you are interested in other calligraphy lessons, we have several lesson booklets that are focused on calligraphy. So if you go to our website and go into the shop category and search for lessons and then filter those lessons for calligraphy, you'll see all the calligraphy lessons that we have available. My mother has developed this approach for teaching calligraphy primarily to people who are interested in painting. And that approach is very different from teaching calligraphy to children as a way of writing their own native language. Obviously, in that context, you want that training to be structured, you want a heavy focus on the correctness of the strokes, and you want, to make sure that they end up writing their language with sufficient quality because it's a critical skill that they need going forward. But if you're going to take that approach and use that to teach adults who are non-native Chinese speakers who are primarily interested in Chinese calligraphy as an art form, then we think that there's maybe an alternative way. And that way is to focus on the styles of calligraphy that are more artistic and introduce greater freedom of expression right away, and use calligraphy as a way to train line strokes so that when you paint, your line strokes have more confidence. So what you will find is if you study calligraphy in that way, you will find that calligraphy can actually be quite unintimidating compared to painting. It's only ink, it's single color, and the things that you are writing as a calligrapher are actually simple paintings. Because Chinese is a pictographic language, it means that all the words were initially pictures. And so all you're really doing is kind of painting like stick figures, right? And so if you think about it that way, it's quite unintimidating, and you can just go in and start having fun and start using calligraphy as a way to focus and meditate on certain phrases and ideas. It's very valuable for that, and also as a way to add some confidence and skill to your line strokes. You know, we've all had that situation where we are doing a painting and we are doing good shape strokes, you know, like we're painting good bamboo leaves, and when it comes time to painting the stems, then we tighten up a little bit because, you know, those line strokes have, you know, very specific technique, and it's easy to get nervous when you do them, especially if you haven't had a lot of practicing your line strokes. So if you're interested in studying calligraphy for that way, make sure to check out our calligraphy lessons. And don't forget, tomorrow we are releasing a brand new video, free landscape lesson from Ling Yeh, a basic landscape lesson. And for those of you who are familiar with our YouTube channel, you might have seen it already, but tomorrow we will be sending an email out that has all 6 parts of that lesson in order, nice and organized, so that you can use the email to view the lesson. And also we will be releasing a video book review on Ling Yeh's book, Landscape Lessons Book 1. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and happy painting.